everyone, welcome to my channel. So in this video I'm going to be doing a story time, so to say, kinda in a way worst vacation, not necessarily. We just gonna go with worst vacation. So a few years back, me and a group of people, we went away in the summer for about a week or so. Now, with this trip would have been, or was, my first time getting on a plane, going to an airport, leaving the country, all of that. So for that being my first time, I had high hopes and expectations. Like, yeah, this is gonna be the bomb. Like, I'm gonna have mad fun. Like, I don't go nowhere. I don't go past New York, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. I don't go anywhere. So I was really excited about this trip. Now, we've been planning this trip for a long time. We was actually going out there for an event. Now, due to the severity of the situation at hand, we're going to get into it in the story. I will not be saying where I went and the people that were involved. Now, if you know me personally, then you already know. You already know what's tea. You know what really happened. So, to avoid people being in a bag for the sake of a drama-free 2018, we just gonna keep it cute and simple. So, we going on this trip. We went on the trip in August. So we left, I want to say, sometime within that first week of August. I don't remember the exact day, but I do know it was in the middle of the week, because where I was working at previously, I used to get paid every Friday. Now, I haven't gotten paid yet, and I know I wasn't going to get paid until we were already out there. So to get up to go to the airport, we would end up going to JFK Airport. That's where all of our flights were booked at. So we was up around like 4:30 in the morning or so. We had to be at the airport fairly early to make sure we're able to get through security and everything else that we have to do, and still have enough time to, if we want to go get food or whatever else before our plane departs. So we packed. Mind you, we've been packing for a long time. Still managed to forget stuff and didn't pack everything. What's the problem? What happened? What's wrong with you? What's wrong? Nala, I'm not picking you up. No. That's not what we doing. I'm not picking you up. You go over there. Go. No. This dog is hella disrespectful. Anyway, so we finished packing, packed whatever we remembered to pack. Then we hurry up, get in the car, go to the airport. Now, we get to the airport, go through the security, blah, blah, blah. Now we at our gate waiting for them to call our gate number so we can all board the plane and everything. Now, like I stated before, this is my first time getting on a plane, so I'm not really sure what to expect. Needless to say, I thought the bitch was gonna die. We get on the plane, we on the plane, we was waiting for the plane to take off. The plane took about 20 minutes to take off. So the plane finally takes off. I'm like, okay, all right, I got this. This is cool. This is smooth. All right, this ain't too bad. Ha ha ha. Like how I just moved like that. Like the plane legit, it was going straight. And then it just like out of nowhere, I swear, I thought the plane, like I thought the engine, I don't know what happened. The bitch just tipped. It was running over and ran over. Like it just dipped. And when that dip happened, I had a whole panic attack and anxiety. Like I started bawling my eyes out. But I knew I was doing too much because everybody else is just laughing like, oh, that's normal, ha ha ha. Bitch, I don't. Normal is me being on the ground, feet on the ground, not in the air, on the ground. Why are we doing dips in the air? Like you almost crashed into another plane? What happened? Like, why were we dipping? Why was we dip? Why did we dip? Was we dip? Why did we dip? Who had their hand on their hip that we had to dip? Who did it? So, this is after that. Everything else was cool. I ended up going. I took a nap or whatever, but it was cool. It was real nice. We land now. Anybody that's ever been on a plane before, them planes be brick ass. So before we left, we all ended up getting dressed. Like we had on like Adidas track pants or Nike Techs, hoodies and everything like that to make sure, blankets and all, make sure we was warm on that plane. So now, regardless of where you coming from, wherever you are, the heat temperature is going to be different when you go into the island. So for us, it was probably like already at this time, it was probably like I think we was having a heat wave. So it was probably already in the 90s, reaching 100. So to us, that's hot. Now, when we landed, that heat, that humidity, it was whatever moisture was on your lips or on your tongue. It just, as soon as you stepped out, I was like, it was just like, it just took it all away. Like it felt like Satan himself was hovering above the surface. This is the earth, and this is the atmosphere. And then just right here, just right here, Satan was hovering with his booty cheeks spread. It was just like, y'all gonna take this. Y'all gonna take this and be happy. Like that humidity, I have never. It's worse, like when you open the oven, when you have the oven on and you open the oven and the heat just go boom and it feel like it burning off your eyebrows. It was worse than that. It was worse than that. So we land, we get there, we get off the plane and everything. We walking through the airport and we just like, no, we can't. No, it's too, no, we indoors. We're indoors. Why the fuck is it so hot and we inside? Like, what's going on? Go to the restroom, change our clothes and stuff like that. So now we got on more appropriate clothing. So we get through, we go to customs, do what we gotta do. Now, when you go to a foreign country, before you get off the plane, they actually give you a slip that you have to fill out and give it to customs. Now, with this slip, you have to put your information, emergency contact, where you'll be staying while you're on vacation, and how long you'll be staying for. You fill that paper out. When you get to customs, you give it to them. You give them your passport. And I think another form of ID, I don't remember. They stamp it, do whatever the hell it is they gotta do, give you your stuff back, you're good to go. So after you get through customs, you walk through, there's another section before you actually go to baggage claim. Now with this section, you're able to convert your money from whatever country you're going from whatever country you came from to the money for the country that you're in. Now you don't have to, but you can if you want to. Most people do it so that way, if they go to like Dubai, England, Canada, China, wherever you're going, you can have that money as that'll be your memory. You don't have to do it because for the most part, most places where you go, you're able to use your debit card. Now, the only thing is with that is, of course, you'll just have to call your bank, let them know, this is not fraud, but this is not fraud and out here. Don't cut my card off. But you do run a higher risk of getting scammed and things like that going to foreign countries using your card. So now, my little cousin, he decided to exchange, I want to say maybe $80, $90. He exchanged it there. and he got a good amount of money back. Now, with that amount of money back, shit, we thought we was balling out there, but trying to convert it back, he would get nothing back, so it wasn't worth it. But he did that. Then we went to the baggage claim. Now, the airport, it was like, I shit you not, it was nobody in the airport. The airport was empty, but it was hella suitcases and everything there. Like, I don't know if the people left in the baggage claim area that we were in, it was nobody there, but it was mad suitcases on the ground. So it was like, this is like 10, 15 people here. And then plus our group of people that we came with and the people that got off our plane, this is fairly empty. But where's all these, like, it's all these baggages here, but there's nobody in here. So we waiting, everybody getting their baggage. We got everything done. So now we got to walk through the rest of the airport to get to where the buses are. We go through the rest of the airport. We get to the buses. The buses look like, if you watch that 70s show, it looks like the Vista Cruiser. The buses are small. It's when you get on the bus, you know, in different countries they drive on the opposite side of the road. So getting on the bus, the seating arrangements was weird. So we get on, we going down to our hotel. So the countryside, the view is amazing. Nice view, weather's amazing, everything. So as we slowly start to approach our destination, we see this gas station. So as we going past this gas station, we see three little boys walking up from through the bushes and stuff. One of the little boys ain't have no shoes on. He seen the van, they all waving high and everything like that. One of the little boys start winking and blowing kisses and doing all this other stuff. So now we see the gas station. The guy starts to turn into the gas station. So what threw me off was, you're a bus driver. You already supposed to make sure your tank is filled up. Why the fuck are we stopping at a gas station like we was just on a plane? We don't want to stop and get no gas. This is not no rest stop. We just want to go from airport to hotel. From hotel to beach, pool, relax, do whatever we want. We don't want to do all this extra in between stuff. So what is you doing? So he turning. We think he going into the gas station. He wasn't going into the gas station. He was going to the resort. So this is the gas station. This is the resort. The gas station and the resort was in the same little. We turn in and we go down a little bit further and the resort is there. The resort is pretty big. It was still under construction. It was still doing construction. That was one of the downfalls about it. It was an open concept, but the hotel, it wasn't something like eye-catching, like, oh my God, this is like, it wasn't like, oh my God, this is so nice, blah, blah. And look, if you ever seen Hotel Rwanda, that's what the hotel looked like. Like the color scheme, it was like it could have just, like everything seemed very old school. Like it could have been updated. Like they could have updated it more. Is it really, the lobby was huge. So you come in, this is customer service, and when you look to your right, that's the kind of hallway to go down to where the restaurants are, to get to the pool, to get to the beach, and get to where the little where the actual hotel rooms are. The hotel, so how it was set up was, this the main building is the lobby. Then you have to leave out, go through like the pool area to get to where the hotel rooms are. So it was like apartment buildings. This is the management building. This is the apartment buildings. Excuse me. That's how it was set up. So we get there. I want to say we get to the resort at 12:45, 1 o'clock. 12 something. We got there at 12 something. They told us, all right, come in, put your suitcases here in the middle of the floor. We're going to give you stickers to write your room numbers on it, and you can go and, just walk around, do what you want to do. The rooms are not ready yet, but we'll let you know when the rooms are ready. The rooms should be ready around 1:30, 2 o'clock. Okay, cool, no problem. We leave our luggage there. We're walking around. We see the pool. Pool is nice. They got heated pools. Some of us already had like bathing suits on or took their bathing suits out the bag to go change. So that way they can go sit by the pool and drink and things like that. There was a bar in the pool. While on one end of the pool there was a bar. Behind the pool, the beach, white sand beaches, beautiful, crystal clear water. Nice. 1:30 comes. All right, somebody go check, see if the rooms are ready. We go to the front desk. Room's not ready. Okay, how much longer? We'll let you know. Go back. Matter of fact, it was come back in 30 minutes. No problem. Leave. 2 o'clock come. All of us as a whole, we go to the front desk because now more of the people who were on the trip with us is starting to arrive. We was the first group to come, then everybody else came later on during that day. We go to the front, other people are coming into, so now everybody that work at the front desk is running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Customer service, terrible. Customer service in this hotel is terrible. If I ever go back to this place, to this island, I will never go back to this hotel. That is something that we are not doing. I will never go back to this fucking hotel. Everybody else, now everybody room's starting to get ready. Everybody got their room but me. When you book the room, it's 2 people per room. So now whoever you book the room with is not who you have to stay in the room with. So what happened was everybody booked the room, but then everybody switched. So somewhere in between there was a discrepancy as far as who I was switching with or however it went. I didn't have no room. So now I'm running around with my suitcase and everything else trying to find everybody else that was on a trip with us to figure out what was going on. That ended up being a whole big thing. I broke down because I was ready to curse them out and all this other stuff. I just felt like it was very unprofessional. Like the customer service, like if you're gonna have like a hotel, your hospitality, you're supposed to be good. Like you can't just be having any and everybody off the street coming in here having nasty attitudes, expecting that they could just say and do what they want to do, and people are just gonna take it. Like, no, that's not what you do. You don't do that. So finally got my room situated and sorted out, showered, everything, just relax for the most part. So I think for the most part, for the first day, did we do anything? That first day, I don't think we did much. I think it was just more so of getting settled in, walking around the resort to see how everything is. But what we did do on that first day, you go in a room, everything was inclusive, all inclusive. So everything was included. We had a mini bar in a room. What we did do, we was drinking. We drank a whole lot. One of my cousins that came on a trip, he ended up like, this is one of the places you go, you can't not go there and not get none of the weed that's there. So he did that, drinking and stuff like that. The weed out there is so strong. I nearly killed myself. I don't know, like he had 2 different strands of weed. I don't remember what it was called. I don't know who told my dumb ass to mix it together and be drinking on top of it. A bitch almost died. A bitch almost fucking died. But it was worth it though. It was worth it. I was feeling good or whatever. Like I enjoyed myself for the most, like for that part of the time. Before that drama and hecticness came, I enjoyed myself. I had fun or whatever. It was cool. It was like settled in. I think I ended up going to the beach. Went to the pool first. Was chilling out in the pool. with some other people that we went, just chilling out, drinking, having fun, just relaxing or trying to relax. So remember, we came out there for an event. So for this event, we have to do rehearsal, check costumes and make sure everything is still fitting and everything is good and ready. We still have to go look at the venue and things like that for where the event was going to take place. When it came for everybody to rehearse and do everything else, it was a fucking shit show. It was a fucking shit show. You can't get people, black people, alcohol, marijuana, and heat don't fucking mix together. No, it don't mix together. It don't work. It don't work. It don't work. Don't fucking do it. Don't do it. Don't ever do it. But that'll be the end of this video. To find out what else happened, please stay tuned for part 2 of the story. Thank you. Bye.